What's up, YouTube? I'm going to show you guys this root method, the final one. Let's power off the phone first. I just wanted to show you this at the stock ROM. What we're going to do now is boot it down, boot it into download mode, and install a combination file. You guys should have already installed developer or enabled the developer options and USB debugging, which you guys will see in my setup video. So you're going to press the power, volume down, and home button. Also, the setup video shows you everything, how to get the files, where to find them, how to download them, how to extract them, all the details. So it's a really good video, especially if you're trying to do this and you don't know what developer options are in USB debugging. So now it's in download mode. I already preloaded the combination file and install the USB drivers, which also goes over in that setup video. It's in the link, or there's a link in the description, and also this should be in the playlist. I'm gonna pause this. All right, so let's finishing up here. I'm over here smoking on YouTube. Let me put that cigarette out. Anyways, this is all pretty simple, and it's going to finish here, and then it's going to boot into KitKat. The setup process, let me go over that real quick. It's really simple. Just go to the video. It's going to show you everything. Now it's booting into KitKat here. It's like shows you how to extract the files. I already went over that. It shows you how to, find them, whatever. It just shows you everything. So if you're sitting there wondering, what do I do? How do I get to where he's at? It's just go to that video. Like, I really urge you to do that because it makes everything so much simpler, and it speeds up the whole video, so I don't have to go through all those details like I did in my last video. But if you guys want to get all the details in one video, then you can go to my other root method, the first one. This is the more updated version. This is actually, not due to anything that I've done. This is the developers through XDA, and I'm just showing, how to do it. So I think it's JrCruse is the one that did this. We're going to go to SD card, and I've already extracted this in my XD card, so I'm going to go to the root S5 folder, and I'm going to install the Apex launcher, and I'm going to go to settings and to enable unknown sources. Okay, which is like automatically pops up as you've seen. And now we'll go back to the Apex launcher, next, install. This will take that yellow stuff off the screen. That's good. And now back to my files, and let's install SuperSU. And we're not gonna hit open, we're gonna hit done. Okay, so now we're gonna hit BusyBox, install that, right? Boom, and we're gonna do the same thing, done. And we're going to do one more time. We're going to install SafeStrap, install, and done. Okay, now let's root this sucker with root. Install, open, make it rain. Should be hooked up to Wi-Fi. That's the only requirement for this. It works, so boom. We now have a rooted, I'm going to hit always root, a rooted KitKat phone. And so let's change that. First, we're going to grant SuperSU. Continue, normal, initialize, and I believe we're gonna hit no thanks and okay afterwards. Now you can see what's going on. And installation success. Okay, no thanks. All right, now we're gonna go to the menu again, and we're going to install BusyBox, which this one is a pain in my ass. Grant the permission. Exit out of that. I'm gonna give it a second just to load, gather the information or whatever, because I've done this a lot of times actually, and every single time I install it, this thing just sits there forever and doesn't do anything. But I don't know why it does that, but it ends up installing, so it's weird. I really don't have patience. I just want to hit the install really bad. I guess I could put my website in the background while I'm waiting on that. This is a website I'm building to just go over all the, the things you could possibly need for Android or an Apple or Apple phone. gives referral services for local, companies in town. If you want to figure out, a good deal on a lawyer or a contractor, for general contracting, labor, or whatever. I got that. Global tech, so anywhere in the world I can log into your computer and fix your computer along with a couple of my buddies. I'm gonna hit install real quick, see if this works right. And it doesn't, obviously, but it'll still install. Okay, so and as well, I do a lot on this webpage as far as showing root videos, installing Twrp, installing all kinds of things, doing FRP bypasses, providing firmware, and it's in development as we speak. So it'll be finished up here probably in about a year. Even then it won't be. I'm always going to be expanding. But let's just close out BusyBox and we'll open it back up. BusyBox free has been granted permission. Okay, go through install again. It's not installing, and usually it has the uninstall button, so I just assume that it's installed there. I just wanted to double check to see if I can make it work. Okay, so let's try to do this one more time to see if it will work, which it probably won't. And nope. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume it's working. It probably is. Now we're gonna go to SafeTrap. And once we grant this permission, we can agree and install to recovery. Bada bing, bada boom. We're in there. Reboot to recovery. Okay, so this is all. It's a real simple process, and you'll be able to do a lot of stuff with this. Like I'll be able to boot into Windows, the actual operating system that you can use. Like a little mouse, but it'll be like a touchscreen mouse. So you'll be able to use, it's Windows 10. Like, it's not like one of these launchers, these fake ones. It's actually Windows 10, so it'll be cool. And I'll have a custom ROM Ressurection Remix. I never want to see that again, so I'm going to hit that button. And we're going to install, let's see. Okay, select storage, go to S. Oh, there we are. Ooh, thought it wasn't there. Okay, so let's hit the 601 folder. Let me just show you how I got there, because I was a little fast. Install. Okay, we'll up a level. I went to this EMMC 15 root bootloader unlock +5 QB2 PB1. And I hit the 601, which is the blue file. It's a zip folder, that's why it's blue. If you can't find it, you just need to switch it to look for zips, which is done just like this. Install image. If it wasn't image, it would be zips right there. You just click the zips if it says zips. Okay, so let's do this. Now it should reboot, and if it doesn't, we just need to stop everything we're doing and start over. All right, great. Now let's boot into recovery. Holding the power, the home, volume up. It's frustrating. Taking a second. This is unlocking the bootloader right now. I may need to unplug it. Nope, there we go. Okay. So now we have unlocked the bootloader and we have Twrp installed. So I don't think I've extracted. Oh well, who cares? I don't need to do that. All right, so I already have these files moved over to my SD card. I don't know if you guys do, but I had never showed it the first time. But this would be pretty simple to find them. Okay, so it doesn't find my SD card. I may be able to find it by looking in my, you know what, I could care less. I should have backed it up too. You guys should always do that, but I already have a backup on this phone, so. Okay, I'm just going to go over here to my computer, and that, and that, and I'm going to pick the final Ressurection Remix, which you guys should already have that. Went through the preferred root method video, you would know what to do. Okay, I want the open gaps right here, the latest one, and I want Ressurection Remix. Where are you at? Ressurection. Okay. My desktop is filthy right now. I've been doing a lot. Let's open up any file explorer and go to my other hard drive. And to my Android folders, Samsung, Galaxy S5, that's root package, and Ressurection Remix, final zip. Let's move that on over here to Samsung, into the internal storage. Alright. Oh, that's moving over. Oh, you know what? I gotta move over the open gaps too so I can get that. And after I do those two, it should move the rest. I'm actually gonna use gaps. Okay, so put that over there, and let's see. I'm gonna take the something else. I want Magisk root. I do want that. Yes. Oh, there it is. Okay. Look at that over here. Damn it, that's not the right one. Okay. Whatever. Alright, so Magisk roots, version 15.3. There we go. Let's put that over there. And let me get my kernel too. I want these smart kernels. It's gonna save battery life here. The other one is just like enhance the operating system and all that. I mean, I use my phone for a lot of things, but gaming isn't one of them. And if I was gaming, that's what I would pick, is the enhanced version. Okay, so we got all those moved over, which now we need to go to wipe, advanced wipe. Click the DAV link, the system, the data, the cache, and wipe away. And we're gonna go back. You know, I'm going to have to oh, thank God I don't have to remove them. That's awesome. Okay, I thought I was going to have to. Let's install Ressurection Remix, the final package. I'm so excited about this because there's been a lot of flaws that they have fixed that I'm, really have been looking forward to. Plus, I was using the Ressurection Remix Verizon. It's like this. So the code name for the S5 for developers is Kite or Klite. It's KLTE, or maybe they're trying to make an I. It's right here. You see it. But they also have a KLTE BZW package for Ressurection Remix, and like it's supposed to be for Verizon, but it's crap. So, anyways, let's wipe the dev link after we install that. Go back. Install open gaps. Anyways, so it just had like modem issues as far as connecting to the internet wasn't as well, or it doesn't do it as well as it's supposed to, and some other things. But let me go ahead and pause this while this does its thing, because it's going to take a second. Okay, so I think it just finished up. Now we want to wipe the DAV link and go back and back again. I don't know if this works. I usually do it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but we're going to root it before we even boot in there. This is the Magisk root. So we did unroot it whenever we actually installed Twrp and then rebooted it. And then we put a different ROM on it. It took the root off. So now it is rooted. So we want to wipe the cache and the DAV link again. Let's go back. I want to do the custom kernel next. Okay, so let's just reboot into our system. This will take a second, so I'm going to pause it while it does its thing. You should see all that, the custom, the kernel, all that stuff should be there. Now, there is a way, I do know, to keep the kernel from showing up there, which will save your warranty, but I don't think it's very important on this device, as it's not going to be in warranty, as these were made in 2014. Some of them maybe, because you can buy them still in some stores, but that'd be weird. Anyways, I'm going to pause it. Alright, so it's almost done. Took about 15 minutes, and I heard the little on my computer first. Bam, and we're in Ressurection Remix. Let me switch to my better hand, actually. So, here we are. I'm super stoked about this, so let's do it. Music has stopped. Good, I didn't want it on anyway. Let's go. Let's go again. Let's go again. Come on, let's go. That's just loading. Okay. I'm going to copy my data. And on my public Wi-Fi. Alright. So stoked. I can't wait to put Windows on here too. This is going to be such a dope phone. Like, I'm just excited. I'm excited all around. I'm starting to think of like another better operating system to dual boot into. And I don't know that Windows would be the one. And so the way I'm going to do that is by using Limbo. I don't know that... I don't even know if I can do it like that, because I know Limbo is supposed to be installed just via, you know, of extra, just in your regular OS. So I don't know, you might, let me stop shaking so much, sorry. You might not even be able to do it that way. I haven't really looked into it. I just know that you can, so I'm going to do something. I'm sure I can if I put my mind to it, but I don't know if there's like, you know, any really good use for Windows. Like, Windows is cool and it sounds good to put it on your phone, but like, you know, what could you ever do with only 16 gigabytes of storage internally? Like, I don't know. And so if anybody has an insight, that'd be great. I want to use a backup from the cloud. Okay, I'm gonna pause it while I put my username and password in. Okay, finish that, and I agree. So it's checking the info, getting it set up, and we should just pop right in there. It's a pretty simple setup, unlike your normal ROM or your normal OS, whatever you want to call it. Get my good old website in the background for the little advertising I get to do. I swear, I need some people in on this thing. Like, it's going to be such a good website. I mean, it just has so much potential, and I just, you know, it's going to take me 3 years to build by myself. Like, not more than that. Like, literally, the stuff I want to be doing with this is, no, don't restore apps from the LG. What the fuck? Excuse my language. I want to do it 17 days ago. Sounds good. I had a lot of stuff on there I've been wanting to have back. Actually, it shouldn't even show up as that. It should show up as a kite, but it's not. So 17 days ago, 86 days ago. I wonder what's on there, huh? Okay, let me stop wasting your guys' time. Sorry. And let's restore all those. And I'm going to skip that for now. I'm going to do it anyway. And free up space, yes. Back up to drive, yes. Help apps, no. Send system data. You can help yourself. Install updates and apps. Well, I think that's going to happen anyways. I want to, since I like everything working right. Okay. Yes. Private map. I'm sure it's not private, so I could probably find it on your phone. Alright. Let's skip the assistant for now, and let's use what's on your screen to show more. I don't care. That's fine. All set. So let's do it. Now we're going to... Okay, well, I guess there was more options than I thought, so sorry about that. I lied. I'm a terrible person. All right, so now we are going to boot into the sucker, and I'm going to show you some of the cool features, as well as the developers. I got to give them some love on this thing. And I'll also have to show you guys how to install the custom kernel, which is going to make this phone even way more cool. And these are all the final zips. Like, I mean, sorry, the final touches. So like Ressurection Remix, they're not going to make any more development besides this last variant of, or not this variant, but this last version of their custom ROM. The smart kernel, that's it. That's as far as it goes. Open gaps may or may not keep updating. I'm not sure. That's like the Google apps. And then, I don't know. I think, you know, I'm pretty sure that's it. The root package, it shouldn't need to upgrade either, but it may or may not. I'm not very familiar with that. I've only started rooting like 3 or 4 months ago, but I've been working pretty hard at it, so that's why I'm so familiar with it. Okay, so it's gonna take a second, I guess, because I have a whole bunch of apps. I'm gonna pause it. Okay, and it's still setting up and everything. So here we are, Ressurection Remix. Now I have the Google Pixel launcher on there. I like that one better because in the old versions of this ROM, whenever you would boot into, or when you turn your phone off and you try to charge it, like, and you were in the other launcher besides the Pixel, I forgot what it's called, but it would like boot into, like it was gonna turn on and then turn off, turn on and turn off, like and all night it would do that. And so I put this on there and it actually charges right. So I don't know if it's still having that problem or if they fixed it or what, but anyways, that's what it was. So let's go into the settings and show you guys a couple things before I get back and put the kernel on for you. All right, so configurations. I'm just gonna show you my favorite things. Showed it in a couple videos. It's gonna be, actually it was right there in panels. And if you go to, no, maybe it was quick settings, that's right. And then advanced, and then go to, okay, now I'm a liar twice. Buttons, there we go. Okay, so the power menu right there, the very top, I'm gonna scroll all the way down. We're gonna go to on the go mode. I love this thing, like it's so cool. I like the device lockdown too, that's cool. But on the go mode, like really, you get to, you know what I mean? What? You can see through your phone? Get out of here. I love taking this to Verizon and showing this, like, they always look at me like, huh? Which way did you go, George? So, anyways, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, anyways, we are going to restart, and it's going to give us the option, which I love this too. Like, I don't have to hold down the volume up, the power, the home button, all that together. That's great, especially when you're recording a video, doing developer level options, and you know, Odin says that I'm doing engineer level options or tasks whenever I click on the, what's it called? The pit file section. So anyways, the point is I'm recording a video trying to do these things and I gotta hold, you know, 3 different buttons at the same time. It gets annoying. So I love that part. And if you guys are doing the same type of stuff as I am, you'll understand. All right. So if you want the faster, you know, kernel, then definitely go with the other. There's 2 options, so just go with the other. I'm getting the Smart Pack. Okay, install. And there's the Smart Pack, stable version. And boom, we are in there. So this is going to improve the battery life and all kinds of other cool stuff, but it also does disable some features. Okay, so we want to wipe the DAV link for sure on this one. Like, installing a custom kernel is probably the quickest way to destroy your phone, but Samsung's pretty good with the recoveries and the way that they have put together or configured the operating system. And even though this is a custom ROM and it's not Samsung that made the custom ROM, it's a variant of Samsung's ROM, or actually Google's ROM. And anyways, the point is that Samsung is a beast, and their phones are great. And I don't really see myself buying any other phone besides a Samsung. Maybe I might get the Google Pixel. That's a good one. But I'm gonna pause it while it does its thing. All right, so it's just finishing up, and it's gonna boot back into the remix of Ressurection. All right. SD card, great. And so there's an actual app that you should have that you could be able to install to be able to access the features that a custom kernel gives you, which is changing frequencies and all types of crazy stuff that I don't really understand yet, but I know that you can make your phone charge faster, more, you know, charge higher rates. You can also damage your phone that way. Your battery gets hotter, and there's lots of things, but I don't really mess with them because I'm not that advanced yet. But let me see if I could even find my storage. I could show you what I was talking about. No, I cannot. Okay, well look, this is the thing. figure it out. Whereas right now, we have just accomplished a lot. We have customized a single ROM as much as you possibly can. Like, there's no more options to make it even more advanced. Like, I know how there's one guy out there that asked about adding some ROM to whatever. He wanted to add some ROM or RAM to the phone, you know, via the memory that it has, out of the 16 gigs, like, you know, add 2 more gigs. And people think that's going to make your phone faster. Like, the difference between RAM and ROM is your random access memory that's actually physically into the board installed as random access memory. And then your ROM is your read-only memory that is integrated. What the fuck? Got drive-bys in Wichita all the time. It's crazy. Anyways, so your ROM is your read-only memory, and both of them are integrated to the board on this phone. But the thing is that the read-only memory is just there to, you know, it's like an overflow. So whenever your phone's RAM is completely full, then the ROM, the read-only memory that is installed, will try to help the phone run the extra amount of stuff it has to do, basically. So that's all it is. Anyways, I really want to install that dang custom. You know what? I'm just going to do it. Let's go for it. Okay, so let's go to settings. I know I got so many other things installing right now. I'm done with this video. I'm done, folks. Like, if you need help figuring out how to install this simple thing, then you probably just figure it out. Yeah, that's what you should do. Okay, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate every, you know, viewer, every like, every share, everything. Just please keep subscribing and liking and give me your feedback, your comments, whatever. You guys have a good one, and don't forget to subscribe.